throwing it all away, isn't he? If he can't give up drugs, he should definitely give up telephones. Well, now, a rare insight into Australia's most controversial church. Karen Joyce has spent her entire life in the Exclusive Brethren. But tonight she's a free woman and she has one hell of a story to tell.
But you've left the Brethren.
Yeah.
So how does that sit with your parents?
Well, they actually see that I am on a course to hell.
You're going to hell. They've told you that. And what does that do to you? Have you lost your parents?
Yeah. I can't speak to any of my family at all. I can't have any contact with them at all.
It's a high price to pay, but so is a life of brainwashing and control.
Knock your block off. Hey, hey! Now, what do you think you're doing? Who are you and where are you from?
They say that anyone outside the Brethren is wicked and evil. And that's what you think. You think that everyone outside is bad.
It's a strange and secretive world. The Exclusive Brethren believe they are the chosen ones. But now one of their own, Karen Joyce, has chosen to escape and tell all about life inside the sect.
You can't have television or radio. You're not meant to go anywhere where there's many people out, like what they call worldlies.
So we outside are worldlies?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you have a relationship outside with a worldly?
You can't, no.
Karen is 25. She was born into the Brethren, went to Brethren schools where she claims the outside world, as we know it, is shunned.
Yep. They make it that way. And that's why they've got the Brethren schools now. That's why you're not meant to have anything to do with anyone outside.
How are you? Good, thanks.
Is it nice to be with people?
Yeah, it is. And it's good to realise that you can actually trust them. And I'd say you could trust them more than some of the Brethren.
Karen says only now, after escaping the Brethren, she can appreciate real freedom.
So, Karen, we worldlies are okay?
Yeah, surprisingly, you're actually fine.
You trust we worldlies?
You're normal people, yeah, able to trust. Yeah.
The Exclusive Brethren originated in Ireland in the early 1800s. They believed that churches were no longer adequate to their spiritual means. The constant message is that members are especially chosen people better than we worldlies. But inside the sect, contact with the outside world, like the internet and mobile phones, was strictly controlled. Even though her parents, brothers and sisters, grandparents and even great-grandparents are members of the Exclusive Brethren, Karen wanted freedom. She'd had enough, and sect elders detected trouble.
They just started restricting everything that I was doing, and I was being followed, and every single thing that I did, they knew.
Karen chose the day of her escape carefully. Her brother was in trouble with the church elders.
My family had to go into confinement. I just thought, well, now's my chance sort of thing, because I was packing my stuff up and putting it in my car. I was just trying to get away without anyone actually realising. I was watching my rear vision mirror, hoping that no one was following me sort of thing.
But the cost of freedom was devastating. She's an outcast to her family.
They just keep telling me that I'm on a wicked and evil course.
Karen says if this is wicked and evil, bring it on. Freedom is an iPod banned by the Brethren. Freedom is not being followed by Brethren brothers. Freedom is the internet, television, reading a magazine.
I'd really appreciate it if you didn't film us.
Karen is unwelcome at her former Exclusive Brethren workplace, a Melbourne high school, and so are we.
We'd have to censor anything that went on was published, wouldn't we?
Do you have a mobile phone within the Brethren?
Within the Brethren, yes, you do.
And can you ring outside friends on your phone? Worldlies?
You're not meant to have friends outside the Brethren, so...
And the one call she wants to make is to her 5 brothers and sisters, still inside the Brethren.
I think that they need to stop and think about what they're being told and what they're being taught and maybe question.
Don't touch the camera. Don't you touch me either.
Get away from me.
Now, what do you think you're doing? Who are you and where are you from?
If you could say something to your brothers and sisters, what would you say to them?
That it's not what they're being taught. It's not all bad outside like what you think.
There's a better world?
Yeah, definitely.
She's a brave and very smart woman, isn't she? Coming up, our ultimate